How you doing, everybody? So as you can see, we have a Transformer video, a Decepticon. So we took out all of the Decepticon pop figures. The Starscream is a Target exclusive. There is a exclusive Soundwave, but I didn't bring him out this week. Just figured we do 3. But as you can see, we have Megatron, that is from the Transformers movie, the Michael Bay one. I know a lot of you 80s fans are getting a little upset about that, but hey, it's still part of the history, I guess. Anyway, before we show you that, you gotta give that thumbs up, man, so you can see all of the, well, give a thumbs up because you love all of these Transformer videos, but you come over here so you can see each one that comes out, and you hit that subscribe, you hit it again, get those 2 marks, and it will show up your subscription feed. Before we take a look at him in his vehicle, or plane mode, if you would, we will take a look at the box. Now this is a big one, so it's gonna take a little bit. So there we have Megatron, Transformers The Last Night. That is from the Last Night movie, as you can see, and there he is in his thing. And you can see we have Optimus Prime. Also look for Optimus Prime sold separately, select availability. So you could get Optimus Prime as well. And as you can see from inside the box, you got that cool Decepticon symbol. And like always, we will show the instructions in case you forgot, and I may take a little bit longer, or in case you lost them or bought it without them, I meant to say. But we will take, the video may take a little bit longer because he's not exactly an easy one to transform. So there he goes in his warrior or robot mode, I guess you would say. There is a really cool feature I like about this one, and we will of course get into that. Flip the instruction booklet around so you guys can get a full look at him, and we will take a look at him in his airplane jet mode, I guess you would say. So you have these nice little orange afterburners that make him look like he is taking off. I just put them on to show. I don't really care for them. They're okay, but I am going to remove them. 1, so we can show it a little bit better, and 2, like I said, I'd rather have them in this mode. I know it looks cool because it looks like he's going, but, and of course under here you have a little I hit the little switch in the front there. Just gotta get him to lock up there. Now this piece is his landing gear. That is the underbelly of Megatron right there. Oop. And his sword came off. That fits on the top over there. That just goes right here. So it just fits in. My son has played with this one, of course. That's why he's out of the box. So his pieces that fit together aren't all that, you know, go together too well. This over here, as you can see, has a nice little cockpit that folds up, and that is all the wings and everything like there, and the underbelly. So that is in his jet mode. Let me get these pieces to go back in before I show you exactly what he does. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay. So, I just discovered this, but as you can see, the pieces in the front keep wanting to pop out. So if they do want to pop out, what you do is you push this, and then you give this a nudge back like so, and that will kind of lock the front pieces in. But if you want to release them, you just press that button there, and you got them out like that, which looks kind of cool too as a jet. You can kind of put that out like that. It's kind of a different vehicle mode, if you would, if you will. So how do we transform our good guy Megatron. And the cool little feature I like about this, even though I'm not a big fan of the Michael Bay stuff, is this over here. Well, this piece pops out, but over here, oop, and I bumped the camera. Imagine that. With this big one, it was going to happen. But these pieces over here kind of come out. Let me just take them back over here to make sure I got it right. I don't want to make it super long. I don't want to make it too short. I know the last time we had a little bit of trouble with one of the Transformers, so I want to make sure we don't do that again. Oop. And a piece popped off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out why is this not disconnecting over here. There he goes. He didn't want to disconnect at first for some odd reason. I got him to disconnect, but I'm just having a little bit of problems. I don't know, my last couple of videos have been problems with the Transformers for some reason. I don't know why, but this little piece popped out of its groove. I don't want to get it back in before I put him back on camera. Ah, jeez, man. It's really hard. One side goes in, the other side doesn't want to. Well, we may do that after the fact, because I don't want to make this tremendously long. So, here's his hands over here. The hands pop out like that. And the cool feature is his weapon is already attached to his hands. So that is super cool. And you pop that out like so. Then you just fold this back on itself and you have the weapon. And then of course with the arms and stuff, it's like that, or the wings. You fold those under. The feet are over here. So you fold them under. You flip this little piece right here back. The afterburners come up. Like so. So those lock into place. Like I said, it folds down. Almost knocked the piece down. Or actually, this piece folds down. Turns around like so. You put your afterburner under, and then you flip this over, and it's like that and like that. And I got them backwards there a little bit. That's okay. And then these pieces come down from like a cop piece or a crotch piece, I guess you would say. And this thing folds up like so. Sorry, I just had to take them off for a second to check them. But this piece comes down. Then you have these ones that fold out or over for his hands. And he has those two weapons. And this one does the same thing. These pieces lock in perfectly. The pieces that you need to lock in perfectly don't. I don't know. Then the head does come up here, and there's another cool feature about that as well. We'll check that out in a second, but that comes up. And once you get everything folded and the pieces back, that will click into place right there. Those pieces go down, of course, because it will look kind of silly if they were up. And hold on a second. These little pieces fold out and the wings go up and out. So you have the little pieces for the wings. Well, this piece, of course, goes under. Like the other one, and this one goes down. And then you just fold the wings kind of outward. Outward and down, actually. So there you have them there. You know, his thing, his little piece there is sticking up, look kind of funny there, but anyway. So you take his sword can go into this hand, and then the sword does fit in the hand over here, and has a sword or battle axe. I don't know, it kind of looks like both if you think about it, but anyway. So then this little piece does come out like so, and you can put one of these on there. And it looks like the weapon is fine. I have to take that off camera to do that because I can't reach around enough to get that. Sorry about that, people. But there you have it right there. You can have his weapon like so. Like he is blasting at the Autobots. And of course you can take that out, push that back in, you can just have his weapon like so. I like it better like this, like I said. I don't really care all that much about these flame things over here. But of course for his articulation, and there's one more little secret that's really cool, but his articulation, elbows, hands a little bit. They do spin too, so a little bit more. Shoulders. We have the up and down motion on the shoulders. On the hips, we have these little pieces that come down, but the feet do bend a little bit, and the knees, and a little bit on the hips. So, the other cool feature is the last part we are going to look at, and then we'll take a look all around. You got your little Decepticon symbol, but that's the head right there. And there is a piece back here, if you could see. Let me see if I can get that there. That goes like so. And there you go, and you have that mean-looking evil face of Megatron. And these little pieces come out, and then if you want to put it back, you just grab that little piece back there again, and you push it back up. And it's hard to do on the other side of the camera, but I will do it off camera. Ah, there we go. I don't want to bang the camera too much and knock it over, so there you go. So there is the weapon, and the feet and everything in the back. So you can get a pretty cool close-up look at him. So there you have it, people, Megatron. And you can check that out on the YouTube channel, or you can go subscribe to our Facebook Transformers True Transformer Fans fan book page, and you can check that out over there. The videos are posted there weekly as they come up. The Transformers come out on Tuesday. I had to think about that for a second. But I put the Transformer videos out on Tuesday, so you can check that out. If you have kids that like to watch toy reviews, my son's YouTube channel will be down below. You can subscribe to that as well. So there you have it, people. Megatron from the Michael Bay movie from the last night. So hopefully you enjoyed this. And like always, everybody, have a great